Assalamualaikum, good morning everyone. Allow me introduce myself. On this forum, my name is Naif Akmal Shifa from Muhammadiyah University Purwokerto. Allow me to be one of the presenters of the webinar. The title of the research I'm representing is semantic meaning review in the poem Grief of the Segara Anakan Brackish Forest by Sutarno Jayadiatma and in its correlation to language learning. The first slide will explain the research flow. The first is the background of the problem, research methods, result, and discussion, and the last is closing. And then research background. Poetry is a type of literature that has own apparel among various groups in adult on your society. Not only that, some people also have an interest in producing poetry. In terms of language, poetry has free language, not bound by special regulation. The large use of language, the contains figures of speech and figures of speech makes it sometimes difficult for us to understand the meaning contained behind the beautiful word in poetry. The research aims to describe the meaning contained in poetry when viewed using semantic level analysis, which focus on analyzing lexical meaning, grammatical meaning, referential meaning, and figurative meaning. As well, the impact this has on your understanding of the relationship between humans and the natural environment. The research method is a descriptive qualitative method. The result of the discussion will reveal that this poem can be analyzed using semantic level studies, and this poem also tells about natural conditions that are not good. The result of the analysis show this poem show the concern for environmental damage caused by human action. Rich language show description of nature and environmental condition. This provides a powerful picture of how human action affect ecosystem. The result show that environmental awareness and collective action are essential to safeguard and preserve the natural environment. These findings also show how important literary works are in influencing the way people see and act toward the environment. And then, the study of the poetry cannot be separated from one of the subdisciplines of the linguistic named semantic. Semantic is the science that studies the meaning of a language. According to Khair, 2080 states the semantic is the science of meaning with object meaning too. This meaning is found in the phonological, morphological, and syntax aspect. And then, his research has significant urgency because it helps readers, researchers, and students to understand hidden, deep, meaning complex in the literary works. In this case, the focus is on several lexical meaning, grammatical meaning, figurative meaning, and referential meaning. The research has significant urgency because it helps readers, researchers, and students to understand hidden, deep, and complex meaning in the literary works. In this case, it's focused on several lexical meanings, grammatical meanings, figurative meaning, and referential meaning. And then, method research. In the poem, Duka Air Paya Segara Anakan karya Sutarno Jayadiatma, use literature analysis. The research aims to introduce realistic phenomena, namely phenomena that really exist and can be observed. Qualitative descriptive is an approach to conducting research that introduce realistic and fundamental phenomena. This research takes a data source from an electronic book anthology of poetry by Central Javanese poets, and the data is focused on the poets, namely Sutarno Jayadiatma. Data was collected using the listening and not talking method. With the listening and not talking method, the researcher read poetry patiently and carefully in order to help understanding and solving problems regarding solving the meaning of language. Then, the researcher noticed the various of this problem. Data knowledge, which carried out the presenting poetic, phrases, and sentence in discussion. After the data was presented, the researcher thus explained and described the meaning contained in the poem. And then result and discussion. The first data is duka hutan payau segar anakan. The words duka, types of meaning, the lexical description. The words duka describe someone's sadness because of something that has happened to them. And then hutan payau, types of meaning, lexical description. Hutan payau is a place where mangrove grow. And then segara anakan, types of meaning, referential description. The word segara anakan refers to the breeding place of mangrove plants. And then second data is angin laut terjak ombak lumpur pesisir. The words angin laut, types of meaning, lexical description. The word angin laut interpreted with its true meaning, namely the condition of the wind that blows on the open sea. And then dercak ombak, types of meaning, kias. The word dercak ombak means that when the wave wash over the beach, marks will be left on the sand. And then lumpur pesisir, types of meaning, kias. The word lumpur pesisir has a reference to meaning of the condition of sand on the coast of a mangrove forest. And then the third data is telah bertahun-tahun menahan kegundahan. The words telah, types of meaning, lexical description. The word telah is interpreted with a lexical meaning because it is an aspect of time information which experiences a situational has ended. And then bertahun-tahun, types of meaning, lexical and grammatical. The meaning of the word bertahun-tahun also solves information about time. There is reduplication and the adjunction of prefix based on the word year. And then menahan, types of meaning, lexical and grammatical. The words menahan is the meaning of trying not let you go, and it has prefix men and at the base of the word hold. And then kegundahan, types of meaning is lexical and grammatical. The word kegundahan has a basic word and disposition which has the prefix ke and the suffix an. This word has the meaning of worry or worry. And then for data is merambah hutan payau segar anakan. Words menambah, types of meaning, lexical and grammatical description. There is conjugation of the prefix me at the base of the word rambah. According to Ministry of National Education 2008, the word rambah has the meaning of feeling and merambah has the meaning of feeling. And then hutan payau, the types of meaning, lexical. Hutan payau is a place where mangrove grow. And then segara anakan, types of meaning is referential. And description, the word segara anakan refers to breeding place mangrove plants. And then 5 data is sisa legenda Pule Bahas dan Nusa Kambangan. The words sisa, types of meaning, lexical and description. The word sisa has the meaning that there are still people left behind. And then legenda Pule Bahas, types of meaning, kias. Description, legenda Pule Bahas is a local folklore in the Cilacap district. However, legenda Pule Bahas, this verse refers to a past story that has become a memory. And then Types of meaning, lexical. Description, the words then is a connecting words according to KBBI Online. Then is a connecting language unit. And then Nusa Kambangan. Types of meaning, lexical. Description, the word Nusa Kambangan is interpreted as an area in Cilacap district. And then Sigdata is pucuk-pucuk daun nipah nampak begitu lebam. The words pucuk-pucuk, types of meaning, lexical and grammatical. Description, pucuk means the tip of the leaf which has a concave shape. In the words pucuk-pucuk, there is a reduplication. And then daun nipah, types of meaning, kias. Description, the word daun nipah here refers to condition of flora or plants damaged by human activity. And then nampak, types of meaning, lexical. And description, the meaning of the words nampak is visible to the naked eye. And then begitu, types of meaning, lexical. The description, the words begitu, has the meaning that what it seems visually is true. And then lebam, types of meaning, kias. Description, the meaning of the lebam is a condition where the condition is after being hit by something, but the bruise in the first refers to the destruction of plant habitat. This is some of the data that is presented as research evidence. In total, there are 60 research data, but I only took 6 data to present this forum. And then, application of Indonesian language learning. The first, understanding and environmental context. And 2, analysis of meaning and vocabulary. And 3, literary appreciation learning. And 4, development of critical and creative thinking abilities. And 5, language skill development. Its meaning, in the writing analysis or response to the poem is ineffective to one improve language skill. Overall, the semantic of meaning this the poem Duka Hutan Payung Segara Anakan has many correlation with Indonesian language learning, especially in terms understanding cultural context, analysis of meaning and vocabulary, appreciation of the literature, development of critical and creative thinking skills, and improvement of language skill. This poetry can be rich material for comprehensive and in-depth learning, exploration, and development. And the last is conclusion. That this poem has a dominant lexical meaning because it uses words that are based on their meaning. Furthermore, the overall message contained in the poem is that of someone woe complementing and discussing environmental condition due to the discussion of water source, the pollution from oil factory waste in the Segara Anakan industrial area. The poem Duka Hutan Payung Segara Anakan is very important for increasing our understanding of environmental and cultural condition and how they can influence the way we think and act in protecting and preserving nature. Therefore, this conclusion provides a complete picture of the meaning of the poem through semantic analysis and explain its essence relevance in a literary and environmental context. The conclusion of the poem Duka Hutan Payung Segara Anakan is not only a literary work, it is also a way to raise awareness of the importance of environmental protection by providing a better understanding of the relationship between humans and nature and the importance of maintaining harmony between the two. Okay, the last. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.